In this video, I want to show you a new feature in MagicPath, which is called design references. That means now you can use your existing designs from your canvas just by mentioning them in the chat. It means now you can concentrate on small things, small UI elements, and then combine them to make a better UI or to make a larger, more complex pages or apps. Hi, my name is Sergey and welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and like this video if you like it. And now let's see how design references work in MagicPath. Alright, so let's start. I did some preparation work and basically I wrote 3 prompts that we're going to be using today with you. And the first one is going to be, basically what we want to do, we want to try to build a home screen for iOS app, which is about hotel booking. These are some things from my real project that our studio's project that we work on right now. So this is like real stuff. So I try to be clear and as clear as possible for these prompts to get the best result. So I want to see what it's going to do, because this is what actually we design in Figma, but I want to see the result that we will get with MagicPath. So the first prompt is going to be about creating a hotel card, which will consist of hotel name, hotel location, country and city. That's really important. Hotel image and carousel, price starting from, and there should be information indicators that the price is for 2 persons per one night, and there should be 3 features showing as icons, and of course button book now. So let's see what MagicPath will do for this. So I just double click here and I paste my prompt. I will use a default design system for it, and let's run. For the second prompt, I will create a search widget UI. This one should be a little bit complicated. It should consist of different inputs. The first input is going to be a drop down with a list of countries with flag icons. A calendar selector with options to choose check-in and check-out dates. This one should be a little bit complicated. Let's see how it will work with it. And the third one is going to be even more complicated, I believe, because it should be a tourist selector drop-down with options to choose maximum of 8 adults. This is very important, and 4 children. So it's like a group of tourists. And for children, we should be able to pick ages from 0 to 17 years old. And of course, find a hotel. So these are going to be our basically two UI elements, and then we'll combine them using design references to get this full home screen page. If you want to learn more into how MagicPath works, be sure to check out my other video on my channel. The link is somewhere on top right now. So I see that MagicPath already did the first element, which is the card, and it looks very similar to actually what we did in Figma, and looks pretty good. The only thing is that it mentions Manhattan and New York, and it doesn't mention the country. But I wrote here that it should mention the country and the city, but it's okay, we can fix it. It's just like a problem with the text. But we see the price for $2.99 per night, and again I had the starting from 99, but again we can fix it. This is not a big deal. Also, it added rating. I didn't ask for that, but okay, let's leave it. And the rest is fine. I'm more concerned about this search widget, because this is what actually we spend a lot of time on, because there are a lot of logic inside on the back end and the front end. So let's see how it's gonna work. And yeah, we got the design. The interesting thing is that now the button looks default, but let's check out how it works if we enter something, let's say we're going to United States, check-in date. Oh, the calendar works fine. And yeah, so these are the dates for adults. Let's pick, yep. Oh, for some reason I can't pick 2 adults. You see, this is the problem, but let's, oh, here it is, 2 adults, and let's pick children. Yeah, great. So I can pick the years for kids. Well, for some reason I can only pick 1 kid, but all right. And I can't press find hotel because there's no backend, right? Oh, here I can pick the years for both of the kids. So basically this is great. It's fine. Okay, so for now everything looks fine. This button, I want to change it to black, but here, since we don't have a backend, probably it's not working. But we can fix it later by going into like selecting exact field. And what I like about MagicPath is that it works like Figma. I can select certain area and change the appearance of it and fix it, like the colors. I can fix the text and stuff like that, so I don't need to prompt the whole thing again and again. I can just like fix only certain areas of it, which is really good. So for example, here I can change the price if I want to. Okay, so now we want to use design references, and we want to mention both of these UI elements to create a full page, full first screen of our app. For that, I will use this new prompt that I prepared. Basically, it says create a homepage screen for hotel booking iOS app. Place the exact design of search widget from. Here I will add my design reference at the top of the interface, and then after hero section, use exact design of the hotel cards from, again, design references for the popular hotels section. So, and let's see how it's gonna work. So I just copy and I click here to create a new component, like a new frame, and I will just paste here this stuff. And now I will delete these dashes, and I will mention my hotel booking card, just putting at, and here I will find my name of my hotel booking card. You see, I have like different designs on this canvas, so that's why I have lots of different stuff here. And I will just need to find hotel search widget. Yeah, that's it. And now I press enter, and let's see what's gonna happen. So basically what it should do, it should take this design of the card and this design of this widget and place it inside to create a new page, a new frame, using these 2 UI elements. Yep. So it says your homepage is ready. The search widget is on top. The popular hotels section uses exact hotel designs. Yep. So let's check it out. So I click preview, and whoa, it looks beautiful. And the only thing is that I need to go to, I need to go to my responsive design mode. So yeah, so I can see custom size. Let's see the iPhone Pro Max. Yeah, that's it. Well, what we got our design from our search widget. It's exactly the same, and this card is also exactly the same. You see popular hotels, see all. Looks beautiful, and I can load more. This is nice. This is good morning here, and yeah, it looks beautiful. And here I have some icons for profile section, notifications. I can add these screens as well. So just to show you how it works, I want to point out to this screen, and I want to ask MagicPath here, and I will just prompt that add a profile menu, and that's it. And let's see what's gonna happen. So after a few minutes, I got my update, and it says that it added a profile menu when we click on the profile icon. Let's see how it works. So let's open the our preview, and when we click on the profile, yeah, it opens it opens a menu right here. My profile, my bookings, everything is ready. Payment. That's it. I didn't even ask for that. It looks so beautiful and so cool. This is amazing. So guys, basically this is how design references work. You can concentrate on certain areas of your future UI, and you can tweak them. You concentrate on creating this UI element, and then you can combine them into something more complex. This is amazing. It works so cool, and I really love this update by MagicPath. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it. Please don't forget to tell me what you think about MagicPath in the comments below and topics that you're interested in. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and like the video if you like it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.